Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Debbie crew. It's me, your big pal, John.
And I'm Grace.
It is Grace.
I'm the little pal.
The little pal. Big pal, little pal. It's a combo time. Today, we are going to do part 2 of our 6-part series of the longest draft box of Kamigawa Neon Dynasty you've ever seen. We broke it up into 6 sections to make it a little easier to do the commentary on it so that we can actually talk about some of the cards that are popping up instead of having a 3-hour video. If you want a 3-hour video, feel free to subscribe, like, and comment down below and tell us we would like longer videos, 3 hours, 5 hours. We'll do it if that's the case. We will not sleep if what you want is that kind of content.
I do like sleep though, so maybe like...
No sleep. The people demand it, or if they do demand it, no sleep. It's out of the question.
Well, did you want to get into this before they could tell us that we aren't allowed to sleep?
Let's jump right in.
Okay, let me load this up, and we are going to start in on our Paxo card. All right, our first box. First pack.
First pack of the second part of the series here. I think we already opened 7 packs, something like that.
There's our Roydy Jimbro. You are already dead there.
He is a Roydy Jimbro.
What else do we have?
I think it's a character that was already in the story, actually. I think his name was the Liver King. Does that sound right?
Well,
I think so.
Well played. There's your knowledge. I missed that one. March of Swirling Mist.
A March of Swirling Mist.
What else do we have here? That's an instant.
That is an instant. Grafted Growth has a nice shiny foil.
Look at that one.
Okay, let's look at it.
Okay, so what's an enchant land?
An enchant land is an aura, so a type of enchantment that goes on another card or another permanent that's on the battlefield.
So does that mean it has to go on a land?
It has to go on a land.
Okay. So
it could be a land that's also a creature or anything like that, but as long as it has that land type, then this can enchant it.
Okay. When Grafted Growth enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on the target creature or vehicle you control. Can it go on a vehicle?
It can, yeah.
Oh, okay.
In this case, it can.
Okay. Enchant land has...
If you tap it, you add 2 mana of any one color to your mana pool.
Oh.
So instead of using its normal land ability, you could be 2 mana of any individual color. So your forest just became a land that produces 2 blue mana if you want, or 2 red mana, or 2 black mana.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Or whatever land you put this on, basically.
Sounds good. And it's a foil, so that's what it's not too.
It is extra good. Look how shiny that is.
And a forest.
Until that could be the forest you enchant.
Oh. 2 in 1 right in a row.
It's very Boseiju looking forest. It's got that bonsai quality to it.
Very true, very true. All right, next pack, we've got Ecologist Terrarium.
The tree does too.
Light the Way, Experimental Synthesizer, Undercity, you missed that. Mnemonic Sphere, I can't read today. Twisted Embrace, Guardians of Oboro, Intercessor's Arrest.
Okay, yeah.
Life of Tushiro Umezawa.
Yeah.
All right, so what's this? Choose 1. Target creature gets 2/2 until end of turn. And then your second step is target creature gets -1/-1 until...
end of turn, and you gain some life there as well. It's actually step 1 and step 2 on that card.
Okay.
So they have the same step there for it. So you can either make one of your creatures stronger, or one of your opponent's creatures weaker, or one of your creatures weaker and one of your opponent's one stronger, if that's what you want to do. But
fair enough.
Probably the other way around.
Fair enough. And then, like pretty much every other saga, it goes back to the graveyard and then comes back.
It doesn't go to the graveyard when it does that. It just leaves the battlefield.
Leaves the battlefield.
It goes to, it's in the exile zone.
Oh.
So that's a good point to bring up later on. There's your graveyard, and then there's an exile zone.
Okay.
It's kind of like super not existing.
Okay, fair enough. It can't come back. It reeled in.
Except when it does, because it comes back.
All right. What do we got?
Old
Anvil. That looks like a kettlebell gone mad.
Oh, kind of does.
Yeah. Kura, the Boundless Sky. What's this one? Flying, Death Touch. When Kura, the Boundless Sky dies, choose 1, search your library for up to 3 land cards and reveal them. Put them into your hand, then shuffle. And then create an XX.
Spirit token, I think it is, where X is the number of something. Let's see here.
There we go, number magic control.
Oh, that could be very strong. Who knows? You probably have at least 5 at this point, since it's 5 mana, but kind of depends on what you're playing.
Okay, handy.
Yeah, not bad.
All right.
Green Spirit, too. There are not a lot of green spirits in Magic.
Why is that?
They just happen to usually be white or black. There's exceptions, but...
You know what? I want to go into that in another video about like what the different colors mean and like why.
I think there's a lot
I'd like
of
to
videos
learn more
about that. If you guys are interested in that, let us know. And if you're not, we're going to do it anyways.
Please comment for me so I have somebody to talk to.
That would be useful.
I will respond.
Then we know where to start.
I'll respond to you
Which colors do you want to
personally.
hear about first, right?
The Modern Age.
I like that one.
Ghost Shintai of Shared Purpose. It has Vigilance. Nezumi Prowler.
Very good.
Spring Life Avenger. That's like kitty cat.
It's an insect, though.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like one. It just does not.
It's a cat and an insect. Why not?
Why not?
It could be.
Spinning Wheel Kick. Let's see. This one is a sorcery. Target creature you control deals damage equal to equal to its power to each of X target creature's planeswalkers.
Two creatures or planeswalkers.
Or
yeah.
okay. Sorry, can't
So
read.
your call.
Okay, that's handy, especially with the planeswalkers, right?
There's not as many things that can do damage to planeswalkers as there are to creatures.
Does it have to specify on a card that it's going to attack a planeswalker in order to be able to attack a planeswalker?
The only exception to that is if it says it can deal damage to any target, then it can target a planeswalker too.
Okay, sounds good. That is helpful. All right, and it's
I like it because there's 2 X's in the casting cost. It's just fun. More math, more fun. I'm sure everyone agrees. You agree. We all agree.
What do we got next?
Just a pair of handsome hands opening some cards.
Geothermal Kami!
Oh, well,
Woo!
your journey's done.
Yeah, we're ready to throw it all out now. That's what we got, what we needed.
Video can end.
Death to the Kami, Coiling Stalker, Gift of Wrath, that's a spooky one.
That is spooky.
A Ganjo Exemplar, Fall of Lord Conda.
Art. I like the art on that second.
Oh, that's kind of neat. Colossal Sky Turtle, another cutie. Generous Visitor, freaky.
Reckoner, Bank Buster. I like the border on this one here too.
It looks like a motorcycle.
Yeah, it's kind of like a hover cycle or something. It looks like that's kind of neat.
Cyberpunky motorcycle.
Very cyberpunk. That is a flavor for the set. I think there was a rat driving it too, so that's fun.
Whatever floats your boat, man.
Could have been a small rat, could have been a large rat, but there's no scale to know.
Fair enough. Moth Rider Patrol, Tawashi Song Shaper, Kaido's Pursuit, Voltage Surge, Twisted Embrace, sounds twisted. Aki Ronin, we got a bunch of those. Modern Age, Prodigy's Prototype, that's another vehicle.
It's a cool vehicle.
And
Very Gundam-esque.
yeah.
Sorry, Captain, Orochi Merge Keeper.
Holy moly, Batman.
That's the one. It endures. It keeps our wallets enduring. It's a good one.
Does it really?
Yeah, this is the most expensive card in the set at the moment for regular cards.
Okay.
So it's not bad.
So why though? Like why is it expensive?
That's a good question. So the main reason is because it's a relatively new card overall. But if we look at what this card does, there's good reasons for it to be this expensive. So it's a land, first of all.
Okay.
Land cycles typically are pretty expensive in sets. Second of all, it's a legendary land, but normally the downside to having a legendary card is you can't play more than 1 copy of them. So if you have more than 1 copy of a legendary card, it can't go on the battlefield at the same time.
Okay.
But this particular land actually has an ability, the channel ability. And the channel ability lets you discard a Boseiju who endures from your hand, and you still get some action out of that card.
Okay.
So without having to play another copy of the card, you can actually use multiple copies in your deck.
Neat.
So you could play up to 4 of these, and normally you'd be wondering, do I want to play 4? Because odds are if I play 4, I'm going to draw more than 1. What do I do with my second copy?
Yeah.
It's not useful. In this case, it's still useful. And the ability that you get to use through the channel ability is really useful. You get to destroy an artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land, probably one that your opponent controls. Now there is, in theory, a downside to that. That player can search their library for a basic land and put it onto the battlefield. So you get to kill one of their artifacts, for example, and they get to put a land out. But if you're killing a really good artifact and all they get is 1 basic land from their deck, that's a really good trade.
Fair enough.
So
That makes
all
sense.
of that combining together, and the fact that it enters the battlefield untapped, you can use it right away. It's just like a forest that was coming in.
Yeah.
All of that combining just makes it a really strong land.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That makes sense as to why it's of value then.
Absolutely.
All right.
Just looks cool too.
It does. Yeah, I do like the art on it, I gotta say.
I like that its roots are like not really in the ground. It's just kind of floating there.
Forest meets city.
There's plains.
Plains.
Flat.
I like that it's sunny. I don't know why you're all about the flat.
Well, it's a plains. Plains are flat.
I suppose so.
Like the rolling hills of plains that don't exist because they're flat. Flat.
Yes. Kami's Flare. You already did. There's our little
There's
king
Beefy
again. Yeah. Beefy boy. Golden Tail Disciple. Aki Ember Keeper. Coiling Stalker. Gift of Wrath. Again, that demon one's freaking freaky. Okay, Boseiju reaches skyward. This one looks cool. We've got a couple of these before, but I don't think I've read it.
It's a saga. It says Boseiju, so double the value right away. No, not really.
I wish, right?
But it's a good card.
1. Search your library for up to 2 basic forest cards. Reveal them, put them into your hands, and then shuffle. Okay, handy. You get some lands out of
Put it
that.
right in your hand. It's very handy.
Alright. 2. Put up to 1 target land card from your graveyard on top of your library. Handy. Okay. Don't do it again. Don't kill me. No.
Hand.
3. Exile this saga, then return to the battlefield transformed under your control. Okay, so yeah, same as every other Kamigawa saga then.
Very handy, focused on landies.
Alright. Reality Heist, High Speed Hover Bike, Tempered in Solitude, Invoke the Winds.
Ooh.
That one's interesting.
It's very blue. 4 blue.
But yeah, that's pricey.
You gain control of target artifact or enchantment, I think, so you get to take something, probably your best card from your opponent, basically.
Oh, that's
So
sweet.
that's a really nice one to have, yeah.
Alright. Well, that's all of our 6 packs.
That brings us to the packs for today. Hope you all enjoyed it. How can you not? We opened a Boseiju, so I'm happy with that. But a lot more of this box left to go, so stay tuned, and we'll be releasing the next segments of this with the same type of commentary over the next several days.
Yeah, so subscribe, put those notifications on so you know when to see that next video, because my goal is for tomorrow, and we'll keep trying to pump these out. And so if you're looking for your daily dose of box openings, here we are.
Ring that bell.
Dingly dong.
Dingly dong.
I'll make it make a sound.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. That wasn't the sound she made. She'll make a different one.
I'll make a different sound.
All right, thanks everyone. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Boy.